And good morning. Oh, it's a rough night's sleep. All right. Hopefully the stream settles. Currently, like, quite reset my stats. And some dropped network frames. Render frames are fine. There we go. All right. All right. So today I think we should actually work on getting this set up for trying to get a code review on this thing. Maybe we could integrate that into. Actually, well, let's try to use it. Let's try to use this. Let's integrate it into the other app. Where is it? That's Rust Analyzer compiling again. All right, we need another terminal. Source. Okay, that's where tmux kind of landed. Source, legacy, server, legacy, git status. A couple changes. Where did I leave that? Okay. Let's see, is TCP streams is still in here. That's what our other crate came out of. We need to actually remove that. Ooh. Goodbye, TCP streams. Oh, that's in the same old spot too. Source, legacy, server. There's my stuff. Good. There we go. TCP streams gone. Why is this still referring to that? Failed to read that directory. What is actually pointing to that directory? Oh, yes. We're gonna be those two. There it is. SP streams. You go away. And you. Ah, that's better. Alright, we gotta get these things resized. Tmux. Control B colon. Size pane. Let's do a dash X of 90. Before I get too far, I want to see how Rust Analyzer is coming along. Basically using the bleedingest edge of Rust Analyzer. I could look to see if they have anything tagged. Alright. Well, it's doing its thing. Back in here. Now we had two things that actually wanted a server auth. Alright, so why don't we... Here, we can go ahead and add the stream multiplexer. Stream. Say, you know what, we want O3 for that. Sort those. Sort these. OCD satisfied. Oh, interesting. No package named Stream Multiplexer. What did I call it? Yeah, that's it. Stream Plexer. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Or go vendor. There it goes. Auth cargo. Server cargo. From TCP streams to stream multiplexer. Yep. Alright. That in a bit. Okay, that's building. Okay. My hands are cold today. that's working on its thing. We should go look at auth. I don't know, maybe server first. Because server has to set up the stream multiplexer. Oh, that finish? Yay! And now we'll do the install. Oh, replacing that. It already did it. But I don't have to do that twice. Start NeoVim up again there. Failed to load workspace. Oh, that's strange. I wonder why. Does it not like the comments in here? That's possible. Failed to find cargo tomo for legacy. Fascinating. Alright. And if we... I like these kind of being in here. We can move those out. It still failed to load this. I wonder why. Alright. What about the regular stuff? Cargo build. That work? It has been a month since I've touched this stuff. Alright. That looks like it can actually load cargo toml file at least. Oh. Failed to find cargo.toml file. Alright, I'll figure that out later. Let's put those back. Okay, good. They can just sit there. Server, main. I know I don't have to have it like in working order. It should still be able to load. But for some reason it doesn't know how to load that file. Does that not have some sort of help? Strange. Wonder if it's just broken git tag. They are doing weekly tags. I could just check out the last good tag. All right. So if we are to integrate that thing, stream multiplexer, what do we do first? Incoming data, okay. Data stream, look at that. Yes, that was wrapping this for us. Oh, I missed Rust Analyzer already. Can't just jump to it. And all this is doing is just wrapping that. This is just going to be multiplexer. We also need to give multiplexer some sort of backlog per connection. Give us some magic number, like oh, you can have n number of packets. What's the average size of our packet? Actually, really tiny. I think our largest packet is like maybe 500 bytes, just because like a bunch of URLs, but everything else is just microscopic. Let's say 1024 for now. Use stream multiplexer, and we run it. Let's see. That's still doing its thing. Fine. Actually gonna check the docs. Stream multiplexer documentation. Create a new one. Center buffer size, outgoing, and that needs documentation on it. All right, and for run, interesting. Why aren't those named? So this one here is supposed to be the incoming streams, the stream pairs. It's okay, so that needs to be fixed up, and goes there. All right, where is GitHub for this thing? It's strange that those have to be at the beginning and ends of lines. Alright, comment that. Just to keep track of that stuff. Alright. Where'd it go? Is that tab 5? It is. Okay. Alright, so again, we need that stream, and then this one here, let's control messages. That's a shutdown stream. Okay. We have the control stream. Good, and the stream producer we don't have in here. That is currently wrong. The shape of this here. Alright, so this isn't going to be a result. Oh, it's a IO result. Why is it an IO result? Okay, fine. It can be an IO result. Oh shoot! You're in the browser. There we go. Curious. Why am I actually passing it in like that? Start listening to the TCP port and run that. I'm gonna push that in there. I don't have to deal with that out here. Control RX though. Yeah, we need that for shutdown. Okay. Put that into the other file. Yep, which is called bind on that. That's supposed to give us a stream producer, or basically what we want to use here. However, we don't have a stream producer, not one that works here. I actually have to grab that from integration. Oh, did I finish building it? Nope. Wow, Rust Analyzer takes forever to build. Where's integration? Here it is. Alright, I'm gonna yank this guy out of here. He's gonna sit at the top of this file for now. Yep, we have our readers and writers, great. TCP streams goes away. So let's fix that everywhere. Use TCP streams. Three of them. that's done. However, the control message needs to be pulled in. That's in stream multiplexer control message. Okay, did that thing build yet? Man, I missed that already. So we have server. That's control message. Good. Sorry, cycling around the wrong key. I want to go back into data stream. Rust Analyzer, syntax, error, expected comma. Oh, thank you, Rust Analyzer. Why is it expecting a comma there? Oh, because I need one more parenthesis. Okay. Back to data streams. And now we have a TCP stream producer. This needs a TCP listener though. Bind is supposed to, oh. Whoa. It actually worked. Did it? That's the other one. Okay, fine. It did something. I don't know what Rust Analyzer is doing right now. See, do the other things show? Oh, look at that. Okay, so something's going on with Rust Analyzer. Figure that out soon. Okay. So this is supposed to give us a stream producer, given the new socket. The item is a TCP stream result. This is not correct. So if we look at that, where is it? This is going to give us a framed read and write, or write and read, the other way. Technically, it's those two elements there. It's going to be a result of those. Oops. Ah. Okay. So now bind should be giving us the right thing. Reference is not found. Fine, fine, fine. Alright, that's looking better. What's all this complaining about? Auth. Authlib line 5. Messages, error. Oh, auth doesn't have messages. Why would auth not have messages? Did I do that on purpose? Oh dear. Brackets, semicolon. Come on, I keep hitting the wrong key. Incoming packet. What else? Oh, two of those. Yes, now it's going to remove the brackets. Fine. Number one, Carter, good morning. Oh man, yesterday, so good. It was so far away. We gotta drive like an hour for good pho. I got pho, and then I got one of those the sandwiches, like the traditional sort of Vietnamese um, was it bao mi? I get the name of it. Banh mi, yes. Banh mi sandwich. I got one of those to go, and I had it for dinner. Honestly, it could have used a bit more spice. I think people in this area are spice phobes. Could use some more jalapeno on it. Cannot infer type for that integer. Fine. We're actually back in the game server today. Exciting. To the IDs. File not found for module IDs. In the file, either can I. Well, I wonder if I was moving that. Where is entity IDs? What is it? FD. Oh, it is there. Connection state, source, entity IDs. Oh, you checked it out last night. Oh, cool. I appreciate that. I want to get the docs set up right, and I need a better example. Well, first off, I need an example, period. To me, it feels like the absolute minimum that it could be at the moment. So I want to get some of the, I guess, links between the different documentation pages, so you can just click on, oh, that's a type there, click, 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 and bounce around in the docs easily. And also kind of an explanation of why it's there. And I've been trying to figure out how to explain that. And it's a bit, I don't know, you kind of categorize connections. And then you can apply back pressure to those categories. So if you have authentication, that's category like, oh, these connections are in the authentication queue. They're in that class, I guess, class of connection. And then once they go to past authentication, they'll enter some other sort of class, like game and queuing or whatever it is, right? For me, it's going to be entering the game state. And I want to have auth and the game state to have different levels of different, or rather just separate back pressure. And I want to be able to build up some sort of example that can illustrate that. Is that the different classes of connections have back pressure in different ways, so that some downstream server doesn't get clobbered. I was also trying to figure out how to get it, because I think the real magic is when it goes, right, it then kind of splits over TCP again. You have your connection servers and then TCP streams, and I haven't basically gotten it set up so that each one of those connections coming out, the syncs coming out, are another set of TCP connections. But I think that could be pretty neat. So in this case, entity IDs does exist there. Oh, that's in TCP server. TCP server I thought was gone. We're not doing TCP server anymore. It's commented out. Why is it compiling? I mean, it's neat that it's like checking it, but it shouldn't be checking it. Does auth refer to TCP server? Who is referring to TCP? Let's see. Cargo TCP server. One person? One crate? Oh, server refers to TCP server. Let's see, Rust Analyzer, the weekly, finish compiling. I'm going to restart my Vim. See if it can, see if that'll be better. Actually, let's save our state. Close everything, dash s. Load up our session. Yeah, we still have all our libs here. Come back. Ah, see, it failed to load it again. Wonder why. Alright, let's just chip through these real quick. They're just in the way. So data stream, the question mark can only be used on async functions that return that. Yes. Okay. Run is an async function. Let's see, it's returning an IO result. What does it want? IO error. Should return result or option to accept that. Oh, I see. But because we're actually returning a join handle, it doesn't like it. fine. Huh. How would we do that there then? We basically want to, await this. The stream producer, or rather something that can produce those read and write halves. We're going to give that to the multiplexer. Multiplexer will run, and we await that. We return that result there, which is a join handle. Hmm. How do I return early from this? Guess that's why I had it the other way, or I was passing it in. Hmm. Well, we could go back to just dealing with outside. It should be the right kind now. Alright, let's do that. Wrong file, close that. Server main. Oh, Rust Analyzer, how I miss you. I wish it would tell me why. What about that space is it having trouble with? Alright. Buddy's chanting me. One moment. All right. All right. I am back. My location list. All right. So how do we do how do we fix this Rust analyzer thing? That is seriously bugging me. All right. LSP server. Does it take Windows command? Like help? How do you actually do that? Do we have to look at their web page? No. All right. All right. Yep. Okay, do this, do that. Oh, the manual. Vim usage. Okay. It's got its own little page. How do you just run it from the command line? Building it from source. Yeah, I've done that. Strange. I'm kind of curious. I'm basically building this one here, making it available to myself. To my path and whatnot. How do you actually run it? All right, let's look at the code. Main. All right, this is how we install it. Fine. Oh my goodness. Where do you even start? Oh, let's try here, Rust Analyzer. Recursion limit, yay. That wasn't in there, was it? Result, yada yada. Let's try the CLI. Read standard in. does it want a JSON, like a JSON object? I mean, maybe, So was the RA, oh my goodness. So this has its defaults in here somewhere. That's too much work right now. I wonder if it's actually this, like this guy's actually doing something. Like it's trying to find the right thing and can't correctly parse it somehow. Alright, well, back to the code. Hey, Museum. Yeah, so if we restart it, restarts it. My goodness, why did that work? Museum's here? It worked. That's not fair. Oh, this is also the stream producer. Yeah, that's a small package. That's not the workspace. Here, COC restart. Ah, yes, here. It makes a workspace internally. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't watch for cargo changes in your workspace. So my cargo.toml file though is like this. Should probably also move the vendored stuff out of this directory. It's probably having a hissy fit over that. I think this stuff probably be up one. Like that. Oops, I closed that git. And cargo. Oh. Oh, okay, that thing went into, because I moved it, it went and did its thing. I have to admit, using the vendored sources, it makes CI so much faster. It really does. Oh, Museum. So, or I think this is actually a functioning version. It's not well documented, and I still need examples, and I have a task list of things. I would love feedback. I was gonna go into the Rust Discord and ask for feedback on this as well. If you have time or something, I don't know, but if you do. I was trying to come up with like the little synopsis of what it was earlier. And I think the core of it is to be able to, well, multiplex the streams and have back pressure for classes of connections. I think that's kind of the core of it, where you can have streams that are authenticating or going through one flow, and the back pressure in that queue doesn't affect back pressure in the other queues, the other streams of data. But yeah, if you don't have time or anything, don't feel obligated. Well, but yeah, I'm sure there are some really rough edges around there. Neloth, good morning. I am not a hacker. Well, not like hacker in like the movie sense. You know, like the one with Angelina Jolie and was it Penn Jillette and all that? But no, that's not one of those guys. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. I have a light brush of documentation. It is so light. I wanted to try to actually use it, make sure that it worked the way I'm expecting it to work. And I thought that plugging it into the game server would actually make a decent try at that. See if it matched up to my other expectations, which are now like a month and a half old. Yeah, I think my favorite scene in that whole movie is where they have the VCR cassettes fighting each other in the cable TV place. That was awesome. The movie. That was incredible. Oh, interesting. Okay, code here. I see. I will do that. So it'd kind of be like the integration test, like treat it as though it's external. I gotcha. Set up a Tokyo runtime, etc. Oh, interesting. That's neat. Because yeah, in order to use this, there is a lot of setup. You basically have to set up the TCP stream, the Tokyo runtime, yada yada yada. It's let's see. Let's go back to server main. Yeah, it still can't load the workspace. Yeah, I went over that crate yesterday, changing the yesterday's stream. We spent a bunch of time removing constraints, changing visibility on different pieces because things had been leaking out into the public interface. Oh, I see. Oh, my favorite language is Rust. I absolutely adore Rust. Before that, it would have been Erlang/Elixir, but Rust is my new baby. I really, really like Rust. And why? Cargo locate project. Okay. Um, if I go into, let's say, a server, run that again. There, interesting. Yeah, and I'm not sure if COC is actually giving it like a stripped down version of it. If COC can't find it. So I do have like the commented out sections inside of there, and I was trying to remove those. It didn't seem to matter. If I just open this one, I wonder if I can say, COC start. What does COC start want? That's not it. Wow. Or go verify project. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that works. All right. Oh, true, true. So the next thing to fix, auth-lib. Am I in the wrong directory now? No. It has me. Oh, I am in the wrong directory now. Let's do that verify again. Okay, it still works. And same with locate. Yes. There we go. There's auth. uh, that's funny. That's about it. Is that seems to be par for the course. Alright, so in this case, I want to go to auth-lib by 92. No auth. I actually don't have anything like that that explains it in layman's terms. Actually, I do. I do. Um, Khan Academy has a programming course, Introduction to JavaScript. Actually, and this is, I think, what would meet your kind of criteria there. Explains programming in layman's terms. Let's see, how do we... Wow, they have added so much stuff to this. But yeah, that's probably the best one there. Programming is the discipline of turning ideas into deadlines. Ooh. Oh my goodness, Museum. That is great. That is fantastic. That's going in the email today. That's I learned. Programming is yeah, I've got some stuff from before I need to capture. Copy selection. Rust turns it into errors. Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. All right. Well, what is this code trying to do? I gotta reboot this part of my head. It's funny how like I imagine that when I was younger, I'd actually just remember this. I don't think I could. So an incoming message that now has a value. Value has some kind. Our kind of thing is actually bytes. Try from that. Okay, we get a kind, byte 0. C++, what? You finally understand most things. Huh. I'd love to learn GD script, Java, Lua, C Sharp. Yeah, I definitely suggest diving deep into one for a while. I can't forget Python, yes. Python and GD script are like cousins. Incoming packet. Oh, I see. I have this try from for that. It's going to give me either a create account or something else or a login. I see. And this is actually something separate. Okay, let's save that. You don't actually know Python. I actually like Python better than Ruby. Ruby's got a little too much magic to it. All the reflection you can do with Ruby is, I think it kind of obfuscates things. All right, Naloth, take care. Gonna fix a bug, some Python tool. I know how to fix it, but you can't figure out how to iterate your changes into whatever code base it is. Yeah. I'll bet the Ruby community actually does a much better job of making testable code. I think it's just because they have more foot guns. I know our Ruby code at work has tested up the kazoo. Outgoing packet. Expected one type argument. Yes, it needs one type argument. Oh, but I don't know what that type argument is. Now, what is data stream? Oh, with Ruby, yeah. For me, Python feels like it's more of a kindred spirit to like C as opposed to C++. And Ruby to me feels like kind of reflective C++. Yeah, it's that sort of stuff that just chills me. That the code can actually change the code at runtime. I don't like that. Like in JavaScript with prototypal inheritance. I'm glad people don't understand JavaScript well enough to be able to really muck with it. I'm gonna go with bytes there. If that blows up. And on 84. Oh yeah. True. Cannot infer type integer. Interesting. Okay. Is that messages? Lib line 5. That should be plural. Python 4. Yeah, that's gonna be a ways off, huh? I think I'm still on Python 2. Alright. Raku. Pearl 6 after the name change. They changed the name of Pearl? I am not heard of Raku. Pearl 6 isn't Pearl. That just blew my mind. Wow. They forked and renamed Chiraku. Holy cow. Yeah, how much of a change is it? That just seems. Pearl 5 is last Pearl. 6 was changed because of how super different it is. Well, I respect that. That Kudo means paradise in Japanese. Hmm. Oh, that's funny. Wow. That's surprising. And good morning, Neltu. Welcome. Alright, data stream 35. Where's data stream? Oh, right. These things need to be pulled in. Do I have. Don't. There it is. That's late night on your half of the globe, huh? Yeah. Implemented not quite Pearl, which is a short form of Rakuda Do. Wow. Means paradise. Oh my goodness, that is such a word play. All right, Carter. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Neltu, I am building a game that is kind of like Don't Starve meets Sunless Seas. It's kind of a exploration game where the world, the universe, is actually just built up of islands, and you sail between the islands, either gathering resources and building things, or adventuring. Um, the base idea is that uh, there isn't a big death penalty, so if you do die, your next of kin gets everything, right? Except for the map of the islands. So as your next of kin adventures out from your home island, all the islands, you find a different set of islands as opposed to the ones that your previous kin had. Raku is a type of Japanese pottery, imperfect but sophisticated. Oh, that's cool. I have a book here called There's a Word for It, and that's one of the words I like in there. Um, Does it play yet? I took it apart. I had this working using Actix, using an actor framework because I was porting this from. It was actually a Erlang server first, and I wanted to learn Rust, so I ported it to Actix and Rust. But then I wanted to be able to test it in a different way, and here we are. So it played for a little bit. The island generation worked, biome generation, all that stuff worked. It was really, really kind of early stages dev art. And we're about to get to like doing world entities, like trees, things you could actually resource from, and adding mobs. But I instead decided to take Actix out and learn futures and async await. And here we are, like 3 months later, still putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. And today's actually been a really slow day for me. So I'm actually trying to get this crate that I had extracted from the game server, which is here. So I actually extracted this idea from the game server, kind of a specialty thing. But I'm trying to actually have more of those as they come up. Little isolated pieces that might make useful crates to other people. That's same as standard no result. I was wondering about that, if it was just a re-export or something. Go to create account again. Oh, which one is it though? The auth create account. I missed Rust Analyzer already. It is so useful. 5563. Just having that information inline made it so much easier. Okay, so outgoing packet. Uh, 13 errors, down to 13. Good. Let's see, what did we have last time? 21. Incoming message. Link died. Go to auth. Lib. Let's just pull the whole thing in. Oh, back up to 21. Alright, what about these right half ones? That's data stream. Oh yeah, these are just going to be Tokyo IO ones. So that's the same as IO result. Goodness, this thing is just so broken. Bytes there doesn't know. Okay, so let's add bytes there. It's bytes in data stream. Use framed read. That's right. All that stuff. Let's just grab those for a moment. Oh, different vims. Dot as a directory to tell the server to look at. Huh. Dot. Hosted source. Oh, this is at the top of. I didn't see this before, but users be hosted source legacy. That's the top of the Git repo. I don't have it at the top of the Git repo. I see. So it's presuming that the top of the Git repo is where your cargo.toml file is. Because I actually need a /server/legacy because there's also a /client and the client code in there. Oh, fancy. Okay. Uses current directory if Conqueror of Completion didn't set up a workspace. Interesting. Well, thank you for this, museum. This is really helpful. Boot patterns. Okay. Yes, I also that. Yeah, love TypeScript. I wish we would use TypeScript at work. I really do. Huh. Okay. Open a list of workspace folders. Delete and edit actions are supported. Well, let's see what that does. Oh, hold on. I was going to. Actually, I just blew away that. Oh, I see. So yeah, that's all it has. Delete and edit actions are supported. Okay. So I did open it in the subdirectory, the one with the cargo workspace toml file. So here, so it's trying to find it in this directory, whereas we are 2 directories in. So here, if I just open main, it's doing it from, yeah, 2 folders up. It uses that to find the root. Interesting. What if we edit that and say server legacy? Yeah, it's weird that doesn't seem to be working in this project, because I am in the directory that has cargo toml in it. Alright, so this workspace doesn't have any. So here, workspace, oh, it says workspace loaded, 0 Rust packages. Folders are still wrong though. Yeah, I'm not sure how to interpret this. Yeah. If I go through and I edit that again, so last time what I did was I did that. I can hit tab, which lets me add a new file or edit and delete. If I just edit that one and I add server legacy, which is where the workspace cargo.toml file is, let me escape out of there. So now if I do the same thing, we list the folders, now it has the right list of folders. And if we do a COC restart, and now it says that it loaded 274 Rust packages for the workspace, because we edited the workspace list. I see. Does that mean things like, oh, it's taking a moment. I tried to go to definition there. It failed. So if we go here, metrics IPC server, I don't know. I'm guessing it has a lot more work to do because of all the other crates that are in this. All right, well maybe that'll help out. Is this here? If I go to definition on unbound channel in my other project, the stream multiplexer, it'll take me to that code. Here it doesn't seem to be doing that. And it's strange that it still gives me that while saying that the workspace is loaded. You can add disable workspace folders, true. Oh, interesting. So then I could just treat each one of these as crates inside the workspace as individuals. Interesting. No location list. Persist. I'd also like to have it persisted. Let's try to leave it in there. And go to might work. Now let's see. Oh, it found better panic. I think it's just taking its time. Yeah, it's actually it's done something I think behind the scenes. Built up some sort of index or whatnot, because now I can jump to those elements that I couldn't before. Slash gr. It's gonna give me a wrong slash. Yeah, it's fired up. It's working now. I just need to persist that workspace. Config neovim init. I just took their example, and it's been a nice example to use. Session options. That seems like a really weird thing to do. The variable G workspace folders is used to store the current workspace folders. Set session options plus equal globals in your VimRC if you want to restore workspace folders in future sessions. Sure. There we go. All right, let's try that. Oh, look at that. Oh, come back. Hmm. That's a neat set of output. Yeah, that it's faster now. If I go here, that's instant. Oh, here. Go to now. It didn't do it. Hold on. GD. Yeah, it's like boom, right there. All right, I'm going to close this down, but oh, most recent, least recent. I see. Yeah, a couple milliseconds. Goodness. Oh, that's very useful, actually. All right, so if we do this again, go to main, go to the little workspace. Okay, now we have to edit the workspace again. What was it? List folders. Hit tab there, edit, server, legacy, quit. Oh, main. It's not persisting that. Or maybe I have to restart it after doing that. Folders, hit tab, edit, server, legacy, escape, folders. Okay, it's correct now. Restart. Status. var here. It's taking its sweet time on that one. Yeah, it's still loading. Actually, it's not doing anything. That's strange. Oh, there it goes. Strange. Okay. Oh, I see. It is treating that as two folders. Don't want two folders for this. Got it. Well, fine. As long as it has the one in there. Yeah, it's dropping those. That's too bad. I'll have to look at that a little later. There appears to be a way to do it. And if we do this, root patterns, looking for that. All right. And there we go. All right. Great account, 77. Ooh, look at that. That's slow. Oh, look at that. Got little lines. Oh, that's the wrong bytes. I think it's bytes, actually. I'm not quite sure. Let me think about that. Yeah, because we're using the the limited codec, it is going to be bytes. Hectobytes, that's right. This is value. All right. It is so nice having those elements back. Couldn't convert the error to auth. Sure. Oh, look at that. Location list of things. That looks great. What's a return type for this function? Auth error? Hmm. What's actually going on here? Connection state, init connection. That connection state. Oh, that. Basically, the server needs to store some information per connection as well. Oh, yeah, A works again. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, thank you for helping me get Rust Analyzer working again. It is so much nicer. Okay. Init connection. Init connection does what? It returns connection state error. And what does that mean in this case? So if I can't init a connection, when does that happen? Oh, if we get a double initialization? Yeah, and that's going to list out the different account IDs. I see. Okay, that's good. Oh, real quick, that error type there is a connection state error, and our error here. Let's do another one of these. Interesting, where is that connection state error? Oops, wrong button. Yeah, we're getting errors. It can jump around, doing all sorts of cool stuff. See, it just jumped to the vendor source code. Hey, 71529, good morning. That's really, really cool. Yeah, it just takes a bit to warm up. If you look at the status. Yeah, there are some on here that it didn't even list. That's what it looks like. Might try to dig around a little bit more. It's Wednesday. And that seems like par for the course though for Rust Analyzer. Is that the case? Because this does have like the kitchen sink behind it. I think the last time I looked at, oh, stop it, keyboard. It's a USB hub actually. The last time we went here, I mean, it's parsing a million lines of Rust. Yeah, you feel it. Create account. That is absolutely the case. This is so much better than what I've been using. It is amazing. Outgoing packet. So I'm creating a new outgoing packet. Wait, that shouldn't work either. Oh, I have the type wrong on this. Outgoing packet. Clients, no, that should work. Value. Yep, this into here should serialize that into some bytes. But this into should not be needed, because that's an actual outgoing packet. Oh, that would be great. I could see a whole bunch of tooling actually getting a lot better because of that. I see. So in this case, what does it want? Following implementations were found. Sure, how do I get like the whole error there? Oh. Oh, I just, wait, how did I do that? Oh, I did change buffer. Okay, that's neat. Trade bounds convert from ID callback are not satisfied. Okay. You should be taking bytes. It looks like this into is failing, or at least it doesn't know what value it wants. Value wants v, and we declare that v is bytes. Here. So it should be able to serialize that into bytes. Yeah, this Rust Analyzer stuff is just so nice. Being able to hop to things like that or just shift K on it. Oh, interesting. I see. It looks like I was in the middle of this. Because it starts from the end and works up to the top, I see. So if I did this and did an into here, that should give me bytes, and then that might actually succeed in that case. Oh, ID callback should be able to do that. From packet, be able to serialize it. I can actually do this down in here, don't I? Packet.into. Oh, it creates a packet. What's a packet? All right, so I have. Oh, here's a neat command. Yes. Expand macro. Oh, no way. All right, let's try that. All right, we've got one right in here, don't we? Oh, let's go back one. Ah, here. Ooh, look at that. Now let's try this one. That is amazing. I mean, if this actually had like color, that would be even better. But still, that is awesome. Yeah, I think if I save this as a buffer, we just it'd format it and do the rest of it. If I saved it as Rust, that's awesome. That is very much undersold. Actually, how do I get to those other buffers? Windows. I have 3 of these windows now. Interesting. If I go back to the first one, 3. I think that's because I was navigating back in the new window. I tend not to use windows. It's buffers usually. Oh, Tulva, thank you for the follow. Tulva123. Yeah, I could see you using that all the time. So I have to wrap my head around this again. ID callback serializes into a packet, and a packet is a what? The kind packet kind. Oh, and the data. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I might be retiring this. I don't think I need that. Because this is basically what outgoing packet is. I don't need the packet kind anymore. Oh, you can do it on Tokyo Select. Oh, I want to see that one. See, server main now. That's not an interesting one. Those are kind of uncommented. All right. Oh, that was the tiniest little thing. Holy cow. Oh, I saw a little blog post about somebody testing out the different mutexes that Rust has available to it. It found that the Tokyo mutex was the fairest. I'd have to go back and look at how he tested it, but yeah, this is awesome. Full function. There's my futures right there. Control C and nothing else. Oh, read write locks? I thought it was mutexes. I saw one for mutexes. No, you are absolutely right, Museum. You are absolutely right. Read write locks. Oh, internal error. Entered unreachable code. That's funny. Table mask. Wow. If we take that, copy that. All right. If I come over here and look at it using color and formatting, let's format that. Oh, expected item. Oh, is this, okay. Format again. Oh, it's using macro stuff. Okay. Expected item. Wow. Hey, even this just doesn't like it. Line 11. I gotta spaces. Oh, I see. It needs a space there. Oh. example for your code. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, look at that. I like the coloring that helps me parse it. Oh, I see. Yeah, they're missing spaces in places. I see it now. Very cool. All right, where's my terminal? There it is. Well, I'm wondering what to do with packet. If I get rid of packet, I think all I need are subject and bytes because I'm not doing anything with packet kind anymore. What used to happen with packet kind? Was I using that for like logging or something? Or figuring out what goes where? Oh, you know what? Let's use Rust Analyzer. Now we can just cycle through the references. Thank you, Rust Analyzer. Disconnected. Interesting. Callback success. Oh, the client needs these. It needs to know that this is a position packet. Oh, wow. Yeah, and then as the subject, which was occasionally being included in the stream. That's right, because I had that little convoluted 32 bytes of packet savings. BUUID worth. Wow. I think it just broke everything. Well, again, it's broken on top of broken. I think the simple solution is to... Oh, the outline view? Oh, wow. Your outline view is crazy cool. The one that I have, actually mine, I don't know if mine's gonna... So here, if I do outline, so this is kind of a funky file. But if we go into, let's say, actor, if I wanted to go to like set island, I just type set island. I can jump right there. So it's really easy for navigation. I like how they used it for being able to jump around in Vim. I ended up using that one for a little bit, but it's nowhere near as useful as this one because this one is integrated into the workflow better because I can just search in here. So name, oh yeah, I want set name, then I just jump right to it. It's really, really easy. Account ID, yep, set account ID, boom, there. Yeah, you can do, yeah, Control P or pound or whatever. Yeah. And they have that here as well. Oh my goodness, look at that. If I say I want to go to, say, actor values, then it'll jump me there. This has a lot of stuff in it. It's all the vendor stuff, isn't it? Wow. So at this point, I either need something that can translate those packets for me, or I forgo the savings of the subject. I'm guessing I should just forego the subject savings. Oh, interesting. I will have to look into that. Exclude globs. It feels like I need a different Rust analyzer config per workspace. Well, I don't want it to completely like get rid of analysis. Like it depends on the kind of analysis. I still want it to be able to find those things. I like seeing them. So this does it in my NeoVim settings here. But really, if I just take those here. Oh, I see. You can put it in the project root. Okay. Well, I think vendor is just going to work everywhere. Well, in that case, oh, not there. Oh, funny, I forgot the name of the config file already. coc-settings.json. I should be able to set the root in here, shouldn't I? Let's see. Trace server commands, no. I'm not actually seeing it in there. In their configuration. Huh. Oh, it's in COC, not that. Oh, I see. I see. Thank you. I see. That also makes sense. Okay. So in here, if we say now that's going to be an array of strings. Interesting, it still went to the other one. Close this. Hmm. Oh, that's funny. Install that for JSON IntelliSense. But strangely enough, it didn't go to the one in the same directory. Did I misspell it? Vort. No, that's correct. Workspace configuration should be COC settings.js and be in the directory .vim. Oh, interesting. So I might be able to have a .vim in the workspace then? Oh, I see. COC local config for the workspace configuration file. Oh, interesting. Or foo is equal to the crate. Got it. So let's try the COC local config. Let's see where that lands us. Oh, sure, why not? Okay. So that put that up higher. Okay, let me grab those settings from here. Drop them in there. It'll give auto-completion for all the COC plugins in COC. Oh, you're kidding. Really? That's magic. Oh, no way. What's the other one? Folders. Folders is still wrong. Sadly, I have to go in just a minute. Literally, like just 1 minute. Wow, look at that. CSV JSON. That is cool. Installed CSV JSON. Local config. Oh. Incorrect type expected array. That's nice. Oh, wow. Should know the doc. Oh. I come in here and do like Shift K. Huh. Oh, I see. This is actually too low. I wonder if I could move this Vim directory up higher. Or basically further to the that other stuff. But I do find it interesting that it didn't find the cargo directory. Because I have a cargo config. Alright, let's close that. Move.vim to server. Oh. Oh, this has a .vim file. It's got that in there. Okay, get rid of that. Type directory done. Oh, it's hidden. That seems correct. Strange. All right. Well, thank you. I actually have to run, but this has been really good. I'm going to continue getting the config set up right for that, as this has been an amazing piece of software, and I really want to be able to use it well. Yeah, this is just amazing. It really is. I think I'm going to pull it into the Vim config I have at work, because I also have the TypeScript one. And yeah, I'm just in love. Can it import traits for me? Ooh, I don't know. I have a quick fix set of things. So it can like remove mute, or it can add it. It can insert use statements. But I don't know if it can implement that. That's cool though. Implement missing members. Oh, I see. Add derives to a struct. Oh, interesting. So actually, I want to try that out real quick. Oh, I can't. I gotta get going. They're calling me. This has been a lot of fun actually. Not too much code. Tonight I'll try to clean up some of the trash I left in here. Import default constructor. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I look forward to creating a new struct. That is, okay, last one. Oh my goodness. Really? That is awesome. It just, boom, done. Gonna save so much time. Well, very cool. Thank you, Museum. Thanks for hanging out. Almost makes it feel like Java. That's so true. Java and Eclipse, amazing. IntelliJ, yeah, that also is amazing. Oh goodness, refactoring things, extracting things. We're gonna raid Top Barrage today. Looks like he's in an Excel spreadsheet. Oh my goodness. Who knows what he's actually doing? I'll probably slow down on the raiding after the stream once I hit my 100 and get my little badge for that, or whatever they're gonna do for that. Oh, interesting. Move full-time to Rust Analyzer. That's cool. That's very cool. Well, I'm glad he has experience with it. I gotta run. I am 7 minutes over. They're going to feed my coffee to the children. So, until next time. See y'all. Bye-bye. And thanks again. Thank you.